What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to Life of CLETUS. Today, I want to go over the Chase Funko Pop situation that has taken place in 2017. I'm going to start out with the Pops that I had chases from 2016 and then move over to 2017. I have 50 chases in my collection. Let's get to it right now. Okay, so going into 2017, we all started collecting Funko Pops. We knew that there were chases out there. Mainly were all DC. There were some few horror chases, but that was all we really had. I was able to have 3 in my collection. I had 3 chases in 2016, and now I have 50. So the 3 chases that I had in 2016 were like the only chases besides DC. Space Cadet, Duck Dodgers. These Pops at the time paid $50 a piece for them. The price never moved on them. And that was as well as this bad boy. This one was a 2016 Pop. It was a chase, and it was $50 forever. He climbed his way back up after a re-release of him, and I think he's up to like $41. Those 2 other guys, they're at like $20 and like $18 a piece. For them to get dropped was definitely a heartbreak for all of us. So that is my 2016 chase situation. Alright, so 2017 came out like a bang, man. We were all pumped, we were excited, we were ready to go. And we wanted to get some Funko Pop chases now, right? We wanted to go some Funko Pop hunting. The best part about Funko Pop hunting is the chase. And it all started in 2017 with one chase that everybody was out there for. And it literally changed the Funko community market for chases to this day, and that was the Star-Lord chase. This Star-Lord chase was the first chase that they really started making common chases of, and it literally took us all by surprise. Not the fact that they messed up with the 2 of them, that they've made so many reprints of these, re-released them over and over and over again. It's not the Funko's fault, it's the stores, it's the retail store's fault for putting 2nd orders, 3rd orders, 4th orders of this specific Pop, to where people were just like, I'm just gonna leave that chase there because I think it's almost that freaking value. And this was the guy who did it all. This is the guy who started it all for us in 2017. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over my 50 Funko Pop chases that I got in 2017, starting out the ones that I found in stores, ones that are not going to be in this film, and the ones that were gifted to me from fellow YouTubers, subscribers, which is always appreciative here. So let's go talk about these Pops and their value and the common chase game. The first chase I ever found was the Heffalump chase, found it at Toys R Us. I was so excited and pumped to be like, wow, I found one. And it was cool, you know. I called everybody up like, yeah, I found the chase, this is great. Took pictures of it, posted on social media. Wow, too bad it's like the worst chase you can find. The box that was a little dinged up, but I found them and I was so pumped at that. So there you go, Heffalump chase, and he's valued, you know, 20 bucks. Paid like 10 bucks, I think it is $9.99 at Toys R Us. So got him there. I was so pumped and excited, and I kept them all in my collection, and I've never sold any of my Pops really. So really it's depressing to see how many Pops I can actually get over. So let's go to the next one. Alright, so the next 2 chases I got were actually from employees who helped me out, and you're a consistent shopper there, why not help you guys out? And that was the Batman robot and the weaponized Rick. I actually have 2 of these in my collection now, so it was like, oh, I got them, but I didn't get them. And the price of these, both of these right now, the current value of these, both these Pops are both at $21. Now, the worst Pop and the worst chase that they ever created was this stupid Doghound. I don't even know if this is a chase or not, and because it was one of the, like, I think this was literally like the 2nd chase I really found in like out there, like besides those other ones that, like, you know, people call me, tell them, this Doghound is absolutely the worst chase, the worst Pop, and the worst everything that has ever taken place in this Funko thing, and I don't even want to know what the value of it, because it's $9. That Pop sucks. Now the next 3 chases, I actually found them out in the public market going Funko Pop hunting, and I literally found it. Did get these guys. I was in West Palm Beach, Florida, 3 different occasions, and I found them 3 different times. So that was so cool, and I found them all at the same GameStop, which was so cool because I really like that. And the ones that was Buddy the Elf, Funtime Freddy, and the Grinch. That was awesome. I can't believe I found these guys. They were sitting on the shelf, and the employees were like, "Oh, you found a chase," or there was a chase behind a register, and I was like, "Yeah, can I grab that?" And they were like, "No problem." I was like, "This is great." The value of the Funtime Freddy is $15. It was pretty cool to be able to get him at that price, and he also sucks. Nobody likes them. Why does he even make them? The price of the blue, the Grinch, was $23, and then because of that, I actually picked up the Max, and I think I would pick up the Grinch with the ham. I would literally probably trade this for that, and because I like that one a lot better. So that's the Grinch. And the value for this bad boy here is $20. I really like this pop. If I was going to pick up one of the Buddy of the Elves, it was either this one, I think it was Box Lunch, the other one was throwing snowballs. Now what I'm going to do is talk about the pops that I was actually given to me by some subscribers. Jason Grohoski sent me an Aurora pop, as well as Dopey. There were 2 chases that he found in the wild. He literally works right across the street, literally from the Funko HQ, and he finds them so consistently now that it's insane. Like, he finds chases now. He's just like, "Do you want this?" I'm like, "Can't fit it in the collection, sorry." And he's like, "Yeah, me neither." And he just leaves them. So he's awesome. And as well as Bradley Weston Nationals, I think it's 34 or 32. He was able to send me the Wally Gator chase. So thank you guys for sending those guys, sending them to me and having them in our collection. Let's get on to all the pops, the chases that is going to be missing from this video before we finish it up with all the chases that I actually bought more than retail. Damn me. Damn me. Damn me. Alright, the pops that are going to be missing, that was in my collection, the cupcake that I got with Dow and Dow, Krispy Kreme, and Oz. We went to a store and I saw a chase on the wall, and I said, boom, give it to Oz. He was happy with his first chase. Still has it in his collection. So keep it up, buddy. That thing might be $20 one day, and you owe me something for it. So the other pops that are missing are going to be the Porg chase. That's going to be sitting somewhere in order under here. And the Flock Porg chase is missing as well under here. I recently got the Sub-Zero chase. He's somewhere around the household. And there's 5 Frodo bag and chases somewhere in one of the storage bins. As I said before, I did get a robot Batman chase as well as a weaponized Rick chase. Those guys are missing from here. The one that's missing the most is the Smog chase. He's sitting right up there. I just don't feel like grabbing him. Also, I'll add that the Luke Skywalker chase that Ray actually gave me when he went to Canada with us, and he found it at an EB Toys game. His value is at $45, and he was an awesome pop. And I'm thankful for Ray to give him to me and add him to our collection, who's unboxed up there. Oh, and the last real chase that's not going to be in this video is the Hot Topic Elvira chase. I was able to pick that one up from my local Hot Topic when it first came out. So that was another chase that will not be featured in this film. Alright, so those were all the chases I got. That's not Cool Toys and Games. I picked up so many Funko Pops this year from Cool Toys and Games that I probably sent them on vacation a few times, and the chase game there was always my favorite part. I didn't have to worry about chasing down, hunting people down, running the stores and doing whatever it was. It was all about going out there and finding, hey, you got those pops in? I'm coming over and I will see you in a little bit. And I would just leave with 7, 10 chases, 6 chases, 4 chases, whatever the newest chase was out. I definitely had a problem with that, which was mind-blowing because I shouldn't have done all that, but I'm going to lead that into the end of this video. Alright, the newest chase that's pretty much out as with the Panther chase is the Razor Ramon chase. I picked this one up because I wanted the one with the NWO. I love that they had the NWO on the trunks, and I'm a big huge WCW fan back in the day and WWF fan, that I wanted the NWO version, and I really like this guy, so I did pick him up. His value is at $31. And the other WWE chase was the Finn Balor chase. This pop looked really good. His value is actually up there with $26. That's not too bad for a common chase. This pop here was probably would have been a lot better. I didn't see too many re-releases of it, but the fact that they made the FYE version almost as identical, if not cooler, than the chase, that it was pretty cool that you wanted to have to add to your collection. I don't know anything of Finn Balor, by the way. The two biggest pops that I actually bought from Cool Toys and Game chase-wise was the one in, I think it's 36, chase-wise, and that's the Freddy Krueger and the Jason chase. I got these guys right off of the desk at Cool Toys and Games. I saw it on his desk, and I said, boom, let me grab those. So I bought these two guys for him. The value of the Freddy Krueger is $50. Not bad, not bad. I used to think he was about like 60, 65. He was pretty good. And the Jason is at $90. Because they keep the quantity of these guys down, and it's like a 1 in 36 chance, they keep their value. And these are the two prestigious chases in my collection. Alright, next up is John Wick Chapter 2. I did not watch John Wick Chapter 1 or John Wick Chapter 2, so that is going to be something that we talk about right after this film. John Wick value, though, is actually at $35. Nobody ever did second calls of these, so the value of it actually stayed pretty well. They might have did a second run, but they didn't do too much after that, which was nice because, boom, off the shelves and more product for more common pops. Next up is the series that we all fell in love with in 2017, and that's the Stranger Things pops. The Demogorgon, the Hopper, as well as the 11 with Egos. It was the year of Stranger Things, baby, and this was by far one of the best pickups that I was able to get out of all the Stranger Things pops, and I highly recommend for you all to pick these guys up, store them away, and wait for a few seasons before you sell them. Sell these bad boys when they're worth about $50 to $100 a piece, and hopefully they get vaulted soon. The Demogorgons at $34, 11 is at $25. And Hopper is briefly chilling at $24 without his hat. The Riddler chase from the Batman Collector TV series. He has a different, he has a hat on, and he's pointing, and I actually want to get the common of this, and I would sell this for the common because I really became a DC fan at the end of this year for the animated TV shows, but I want to have this particular pop in my collection, and I want to take him out of the box. So he was a cool chase, and the value of him is $25. So you can see a little concept that I'm going to talk about at the end of how these prices all came together. We got out with Tommy Pickles with a different shirt. I think he holds a baby bottle instead of a screwdriver. He is another chase. If you were a big fan of the TV show, you had to go pick him up. And that came with the Reptar chase as well. This was a lot of people's searches for Christmas this year. I've seen a lot of people get this as gifts from their family members on social media. Tommy Pickles chase is at $18. The Reptar chase is at $24. Alright, next up is Taz from Space Jam. This was definitely a movie that if you were a kid, you definitely saw it from the 90s. You 100% seen it. I must have seen it about 10 or 15 times. Michael Jordan. The whole Looney Tunes scene on the back was the first time we got Looney Tunes. I really enjoyed this particular pop, and I was glad to have it in my collection, and I would not sell this one at all, especially if you are a Space Jam fan. Bam! Taz's value is at $24. Next, we got Ren and Stimpy chases. These were another early chases that was sent out. They were actually 2016 chases. So I did pick them up in 2017 though. These chases were pretty cool. The only thing I didn't like about them was I thought the commons looked 100% better than them. The Ren chase is valued at $20. The Stimpy chase is valued at $21. Alright, so we got the Him chase from the Powerpuff Girls. You kind of had to get it if you had the other exclusives that I got. The First Market, Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup from the Powerpuff Girls, and I kind of needed to get him. So even though I waited a pretty long time before I picked him up. Like, I went to Cool Toys and Games like at the end of 2017, and I picked him up, and I regret that deeply. The Him chase is valued at $17. One of my favorite lines was the Ratatouille pops that they actually did. The only pops we actually had from them were like in a lunchbox, and it was socked, and they cost like, it was so expensive. So when they released this line, I had to pick them up, and I wanted the Remy chase. I didn't want to get the common. I learned to get the chases over the common, especially with this, and I was very happy to have this one in my collection. So there you go. Something I learned throughout the year of 2017 was not to buy chases that other people like and you're then stuck with them. And that's exactly what happened to this particular pop. Ray was so obsessed with it that he actually mind blown me into buying this particular pop. Captain Salazar is from the Pirates of the Caribbean. I never even watched it. I fell asleep to it like 3 times, and each time I went to the movie theaters. And I should never picked him up, but he did look really, really cool. And that's my next chase. Captain Salazar's chase is valued at $22. Another series that I started collecting, even though I didn't get to watch any episodes, was the Rick and Morty Pops. These Rick and Morty Pops, if I highly recommend for all you guys to go pick them out and store them for 2018, 2009. Whenever the season finale comes, then you sell these bad boys. They're going to be worth something. Do not sell them. Go buy them and bring them back in your collection. This is a pop that you're going to want to save. Mr. Meekseek's value is at $25. This Wonder Woman chase I picked up because I was 100% addicted to the DC bombshells. I bought up all the pops on the back, and this was another pop that you wanted to put in your collection if you were a DC bombshells fan. I thought I was, but I really wasn't, and I wish I could just sell all those guys in the back. The Wonder Woman chase is valued at $24. The Hot Topic chase Kissing Joker from Hot Topic was actually one of the best chases that they released in 2017. Pop in general, the Kissing Joker face and the kisses on it was really an example of what Funko has been continuing doing and making pops that are based off of previous generations and comic books that we're able to have here for us to share. I learned a lot of knowledge on why these superheroes became superheroes in general during that time period. It was like League of Their Own, but for superheroes, which was pretty cool. Now, this chase I was actually able to get from Cool Toys and Games for the same price as the other chases. He just didn't realize it. The value of him is $55, and I think he will be staying in the collection for quite a while. Alright, so Jack from The Shining, baby. I picked this guy up because I thought I'd buy it, and I would give it to like my father or something. Be like, hey, I got you this bad boy. Here you go. And none of that happened. I would sell him, and he's another pop that I bought because I thought I'd base off of something else that I was going to do with it, and I never did. Jack from The Shining, he is valued at $35. Alright, the second to last chase that I consider was one of my favorite chases, and that is the Frodo Baggins chases. I have 6 of these in the collection, man. This thing is by far one of the best looking chases and one of the best brands, Lord of the Rings, that I could possibly enjoy and love. They have a Gollum chase coming out as well with this line. The Frodo Baggins chase is valued at $26. I literally, just to say, I pre-ordered these like 6 to 8 months in advance so that I can get them all at once from Cool Toys and Games. And the number one chase that I consider that had the best aesthetics, the best looks, the best overall pop that everybody wanted technically in their collection, and that is the Punisher chase holding the Punisher holding Daredevil's helmet. It was by far one of my favorite chases that I had to pick up in 2017. This pop here was really really went with the TV show excellent, and even if you weren't into the TV show itself, or if you just thought of the comic book, you would have picked this up because it really gave you what the Punisher really was. He still has the shirt with the Punisher logo, and he has Daredevil's helmet, which was kind of like a little Easter egg in there because you didn't know if he like killed the Punisher or knocked his head off, all this stuff, and you're like, oh, he must be his enemy. So this was like a real good chase that they really changed up for us. I also was going to get him signed at Ace Comic Con just earlier in the December month, but he was not able to make it because of the fires in California. The Punisher chase is valued at $34. Good boy. As you can see, I have more chases than most people have, some people have in their collections. It's by far out of control. Now, moving on to 2018, what was the problems that we faced in 2017? The concept was, from Brian Mariotti, his thing was he wanted to always be in an adventure for each person each time they went out Funko Pop hunting or shopping in general, and they would be able to have an opportunity to always have that adrenaline rush and excitement when they saw a specific character or item of a chase figure that they wanted. Problem was, some of those items, chase-wise, never ever hit the stores because of the employees or the fact that people bought them knowing that they might be worth something, and they took them off the shelf. Who's going to add that to their collection? So that was the ball dropper for us. One of the most important things to me is changing the scope of the character. If they're not going to change the scope of the character in 2018, I will not be purchasing that particular chase. For instance, I am not going to buy glow-in-the-dark chases. I am not going to buy shirt variants like the Rock that they recently released. Those are the ones that I will not be picking up in 2018. I didn't think there was going to be a chase for every other line. There was chase reaction figures, chase Dorbs, it was chase this, chase that, chase, and that people were literally going out every single day to get the newest chase. Even today, Black Panther was store released, and people were going out there getting the chases. It's like 7 degrees out. I'm like, no chance in hell. Especially when I got them like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I picked these up from Cool Toys and Games. Took them out of boxes and wanted to display them with my Black Panther set. And these pops are really awesome. I can't wait to use them. But people are literally out there selling these for about $40 to $30 right now. And they were sitting outside in the cold, and every single post that I seen on Facebook was, oh, it was so worth the wait. I always wanted these. The movie's not even out yet. What are you people talking about? Now, I'm going to get over with that. Now, the chases that you actually do want to get in 2018 are the store exclusive chases. Those are the ones that you're going to want to find out from the particular store when the street date is. Especially with those Hot Topics or Box Lunch they have now. They have chases for the store, so if you can go there, become friends with the employees. When you go there, ask for when the street date is, and they should tell you, boom, it says it right on the box. And because Hot Topic and Box Lunch are all together, they do a great job of putting the pops on the shelf as they're supposed to be. And I will finish up with this. The whole downfall of the chase game is this. It leaves so many common pops on the shelves that this could really ruin the whole Funko Pop collecting experience for everybody ever. Because it could be the fall, because of the chase factor and how many commons are left. It's 1 in 6. If nobody picks up the commons, then those stores are not going to pick up the pops anymore, and there's going to be so many leftover items that the whole entire industry will plummet and fall and crumble. And if you know toys from the past, I'm a huge Bucky O'Hare fan. I remember the whole line got canceled. The second line got canceled because one pop didn't sell very good in the first release of them. So that is a huge thing for us. So what Funko needs to do is make less chase variants. 1 in 12 would be excellent for 2018 to move forward with less of those and making different sculpts as well. And lastly, the one thing that I really enjoyed with the one chase that they did was the Luke Skywalker chase. Because they added a different character, you had to pick that up and add it to your collection. That was a great move by them. I hope you guys enjoyed my insane, crazy chase videos for you guys. Hope you guys picked up many. What was the amount that you guys all picked up? And let me know so we can talk, baby. And I'll see you here next time on Life of CLETUS. We have 7 seconds till this video ends. I don't even know what to say. I have 50 chases. I'm gonna go put them away. Boom!